What's up, football fans? Today, we're taking a deep dive into one of the most exciting young talents in English football, Jamie Bynoe-Gittens. If you haven't heard his name yet, don't worry. You're about to. Jamie is already making waves in the Bundesliga with Borussia Dortmund, and if the rumors are anything to go by, this guy is going to be a hot commodity in no time. So stick around as we explore his journey from a kid in Reading to one of the next big stars for England. And hey, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. If you're into up-and-coming football talents, this is the place to be. Now let's get straight into it. Jamie Bynoe-Gittens was born on August 8, 2004, in Reading, England. A product of the Reading FC Academy, he quickly made a name for himself with his blistering pace and technical ability. But Reading wasn't where Jamie's career would take off. At just 14 years old, he caught the eye of scouts from Manchester City, one of the biggest clubs in the world, and made the move to their academy. That's right. Jamie was part of the same youth setup that developed talents like Phil Foden and Jadon Sancho. Speaking of Sancho, Jamie would follow in his footsteps in more ways than one. After a couple of years in Manchester City's youth system, Jamie made the bold decision to move abroad to Borussia Dortmund in 2020. Now, this wasn't just a random move. Dortmund has a reputation for developing young talent. Look at Sancho, Erling Haaland, and even Jude Bellingham, another young Englishman who made waves in Germany before earning a big-money move to Real Madrid. So when Jamie made the jump to Dortmund, everyone knew this was a strategic move to fast-track his development. At Borussia Dortmund, Jamie wasted no time in making an impact. In his first full season with the U19 team, he showed exactly why the German club had brought him in. With 6 goals and 4 assists in just 15 appearances, Jamie was turning heads. He's fast, he's got incredible dribbling ability, and he's not afraid to take on defenders. Everything you want in a modern winger. And let's not forget, he's only 18. Jamie's hard work paid off when he got his first team debut for Dortmund in April 2022, coming on as a substitute in a Bundesliga match. He's since made several appearances for the senior team, and every time he steps onto the pitch, he gives fans a glimpse of what's to come. So far, Jamie has scored 3 goals in 18 Bundesliga appearances for Dortmund. Not bad for a player still finding his feet in top-flight football. Now, you might be wondering, why all the hype around Jamie Bynoe-Gittens? Well, first of all, let's talk about his style of play. Standing at 5 feet 9 inches, Jamie isn't the biggest player on the field, but his low center of gravity and speed make him a nightmare for defenders. His ability to glide past players, combined with his football IQ, means he's always in the right place at the right time. Add in his sharp shooting and creative passing, and you've got a player who's not just good now, but has the potential to be great, and the numbers back that up. In the 2022-23 season, Jamie played a crucial role in Dortmund's attack. Though his playing time was limited due to injuries, he managed to register 3 goals in 12 Bundesliga matches. Not mind-blowing stats yet, but considering his age and the competition for places at Dortmund, that's pretty impressive. And let's not forget, this is a kid who's still learning and developing. His XG, expected goals, and shot-creating actions are already at a level that's drawing comparisons to other elite wingers in Europe. Let's talk about the international stage. Jamie has already represented England at various youth levels, including the U16, U18, and U19 teams. He was a key player for England in the U19 European Championships in 2022, where they lifted the trophy. Jamie scored crucial goals in the tournament and proved that he's not just a club talent but one to watch on the international stage as well. With his recent form, it's only a matter of time before we see him get a call-up to the England senior team. Now, let's dive into some of the transfer rumors surrounding Jamie. With his performances at Dortmund, it's no surprise that top European clubs have started to take notice. According to reports, clubs like Liverpool and Manchester United are already keeping tabs on him. And with Dortmund's track record of selling their young stars for big fees, don't be shocked if we see Jamie linked with a massive transfer in the next couple of years. The real question is, will he stay in Germany to continue his development? Or could we see him make a return to the Premier League, following in the footsteps of players like Jadon Sancho? And here's something interesting. While there's been talk about Jamie's future, Borussia Dortmund is reportedly keen to tie him down to a long-term contract. After all, they've invested in him, and they know what he's capable of. Jamie has said in interviews that he's focused on developing his game at Dortmund, and right now, it seems like he's happy to continue learning and growing in the Bundesliga. But let's be real. When you're playing as well as Jamie is, the big clubs will always come calling. But what makes Jamie's story even more impressive is how he's handled the pressure. Moving to Germany at such a young age, dealing with injuries, and competing for a place in a top club like Dortmund, none of that has fazed him. His mental toughness is something that sets him apart from other young players, and it's a big reason why he's poised for success. So, what's next for Jamie Bynoe-Gittens? Well, if you're a Borussia Dortmund fan, you've got plenty to be excited about. He's expected to get more playing time this season, especially with his injury issues behind him. And if he continues to improve at this rate, it's only a matter of time before we're talking about him as one of the top wingers in Europe. And for those of you wondering if Jamie could be the next big star for the England national team, the answer is a resounding yes. With his pace, technical ability, and intelligence on the ball, he's got all the tools to make an impact on the international stage. Whether it's in a future World Cup or Euros, don't be surprised if Jamie is one of the players leading England to glory. That's the story of Jamie Bynoe-Gittens, the next biggest star of England. Keep an eye on this kid because his journey is just getting started. And hey, if you're as excited as we are to see where his career takes him, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We've got plenty more football content coming your way, from rising stars to transfer rumors, and you won't want to miss it. Before going, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next.